Everybody. My name is Ian Kane. I'm the co-founder and co-CEO of Unbanked, and today I'm here with a super talented guy. Goes by the name Antoine Mingo. He is the digital artist who Unbanked has commissioned for our upcoming Bankers NFT. Antoine, thanks for joining me today, man.
Appreciate it, Ian. Thank you for the opportunity. Honestly, uh, I'm just here trying to get a gathering of information on this NFT, and I'm here for the ride. Ian kind of invited me, so
I love
I'm
it.
just here to see how it works. Let's go.
I love it, man. So, do you mind giving everybody just kind of a little bit of intro, a little bit of background about yourself, who you are, what you do? Obviously, you're a man of many talents, a Renaissance man, we'll say. But just a little intro would be great.
Well, first off, my name's Antoine Mingo, as Ian said. I'm originally from Virginia. He's not too far. He's North Carolina. It's pretty close.
Yeah.
But just I guess an up and coming artist. I started out just as a regular, pencil artist, drawing, doodling on paper. I used to draw a lot of basketball players back when I was little, and it just kind of converted into digital, just from collabing with different individuals and trying to figure out what my niche is. Kind of honestly, you know, I feel like drawing is great and everything, but if you could be an art, you could be a good drawer, but if you don't know what you want to do and you don't pinpoint what you want, it kind of gets frustrating and you kind of like, where can I go with this? But there's a lot of opportunities out there for artists of all kinds, digital or traditional, and I do both. And but as of like the last 6 years, I would say like 2015 maybe, um, I got more into digital because of just creating ideas and making different characters and doing different animations and trying to figure out what my strengths are as an artist. And eventually, it just kind of grew. I got into 3D. I'm doing 2D. I'm more of a 2D platform artist, but I do 3D, 2D animation. I do a little bit of 3D animation, more so character modeling, and right now I'm just trying to build it up and see where it goes from there.
I'll say,
Just trying to continue that renaissance.
I'll say, man, you're an understated guy because I would say most people probably know your work, but they might not know you because you were the artist behind Pudgy Penguins, which was wildly
Oh,
successful NFT.
yes, yeah. Let me bring that up then too. Well, first, uh, I would say 2015 when I started getting real serious about digital. Um, me and Ian, we met through Upwork actually. That's when I started
Mhm.
doing Upwork kind of. I originally started doing Upwork as a vendor almost. I was looking for people to help me out with some projects that I was helping out another guy
Mhm.
with, and he had characters that were involved. And I got into Upwork just trying to find help, and I just ended up started doing work through
Yeah.
Upwork. And like I guess I think in the last 2 or 3 years they went public, and ever since then, just different kind of crazy clients have been on there, and just kind of like just giving me different jobs and different opportunities. And one of those opportunities was the Pudgy Penguins. I didn't think anything
Yeah.
of the situation. It was just a regular. I just thought it was like another
Mhm.
opportunity. Like, and I wasn't the first option for them actually. I don't know what happened, but they fell out with some other artists that didn't want to do the work, or I don't know what happened, and it just stumbled upon me randomly, and they kind of gave me the suggestions on how they want the stuff to be
Mhm.
done. I'm more of a I feel like a traditional. I like realism type of art, like shading,
Yeah.
all that stuff. I'm into all that. I feel like recently in the last couple years since I've gone digital, it's simplified. Like some of the stuff that people gravitate towards, I can't even believe it. I'm like, this is so
Yeah.
simple sometimes. So it's just kind of crazy to see that the where I've gone as an artist and what I'm attracted to and what I like to do, and see that I can tone it down a little bit and get to a place that I can enjoy without having to output so much effort into like a one piece. That's more traditionally where I am at. I can almost consider myself like a painter or a sculptor the way I go about.
Well, I'll tell you, man, it's, people obviously appreciate the art. How does it feel to know that Steph Curry went out and he bought one of your pieces of art? He bought a Pudgy Penguin.
It's it's super cool because I'm a basketball player at heart. That's my first love. I love
Yeah.
basketball, but you got to be super big and super huge to play basketball. So I just calmed down and went my way, did the art thing. But to see Curry, it it actually kind of touches me in the heart because he just if you look at him as a basketball player, you don't think he's gonna do anything. You don't think he's this great player, but he revolutionized the game. And for a player of that magnitude to buy my Pudgy Penguin and all these years of watching him coming up, like the last 10, 12 years, it's just
Yeah.
like wow.
No,
What a
it's cool, man.
parallel.
Like I said, you're an understated guy because you've put some work out there. It's gotten a lot of notoriety, but sometimes people don't know you're actually the mastermind behind it all. And so,
Behind.
well, you're designing our bankers NFT drop, right? Can you explain a little bit about kind of your inspiration, your creative process, and kind of what went into creating the bankers?
Mm. Ian, he tossed me the alley oop on that basketball reference.
Yeah.
Slam dunk. I'm trying. But um, when he came at me with the bankers, I I just delved into the NFT thing. I was just starting to work with the Pudgy Penguins a little bit, but one of the things that I saw with a lot of the NFTs is the correlation with a lot of them is animals and stuff like that, and a lot of the different NFT space or groups and stuff like that. They had a lot of different animal characters that they were creating, and Ian's got a whole bunch of characters ready to go. Like we're doing a unicorn, we're doing a cow or a bull,
Yeah.
the banker bull. Um, we're doing an ape, monkey, etc., etc., etc. The characters can go on, and from the inspiration I get from it is the the idea of like we're in a rat race. It's a zoo, and everybody's just trying to figure out
Yeah.
what's for them. And with this bankers app, with this bankers project, I kind of got the idea of like this can go on forever. We can have a bunch of characters. We can have parrot character. We can have bird character. We can have just anything you can think of. Just to, just get to if you connect with that, and I guess you're in the 9 to 5 kind of thing, and it kind of correlates, and I feel like we can build off this in a way where I see a lot of I see a lot I can't I don't know how to say, but it's everything's going into a digital space, and you got jobs, and you can work from home, and they're starting to build out these digital meeting areas where you actually go into a meeting digitally with your character that you create. I don't know what kind of apps that they're going to have in the future for jobs and stuff like that, but the possibilities are endless with this NFTs and this banker thing that I'm thinking of, like as far as how we can go with the animals and the people. I can't even
It's
explain it.
no,
It's,
it's
it's
true,
just
man.
so
It's
much. It's so
you think
much.
about the metaverse and you think
It's
about the
ridiculous.
diversity of the characters, both in kind of
Right.
the human type bankers and then the animal type bankers, and then what are
Metaverse
the
humor.
applications in the future, right? As we get into the metaverse and we kind of build this community, and so I think we've got something really really special on our hands, and I think it's the very earliest days. Yeah, let me ask you. I mean,
Super
what
early.
So
Prehistoric.
obviously, there's a
Like
diverse lineup of the bankers. What did you enjoy most about working on this banker project? You have a favorite banker who you're a little partial to? I know you love them all, right? It's like your kids, like you love all your kids, but like kind of partial to this one.
yeah. Um, I like all the bankers, but the one that
Hmm.
I feel like two stand out for me. You guys will see in the future or as we do this video. But I like the bear and the ape. I don't know why. I
Yeah.
don't know why that those two are sticking out for me, but they're kind of contrasting in the way that they look. One's kind of like cute,
Hmm.
and then one's kind of like aggressive looking a little bit. But I don't know. I guess the inspiration. I see a little inspiration from DK for the ape, and I see a little inspiration of like some like the
Yeah.
Bernstein Bears and stuff like for the bear. But just those two characters stand out. But we have I'm still working on more. We got a couple. We got human characters that I'm working on, and we'll see how those turn out. But for now, the two characters out of the six that we've already finished, the bear and the
I
ape,
like that,
are
man.
my
I
two
like that. Well,
favorites for
like I
sure.
said before, you're a super talented guy. I think I have very high hopes and aspirations for what we're going to do with the bankers. Before we kind of bring this to a close, any last thing that you want to share, add, anything? It's a free platform for you.
Um, I am a up and coming artist. Thank you, Ian, for the help for sure. Uh, you can check out the Pudgy Penguins as well on OpenSea, and see what they're up to. There's a Discord as well, and I'm still establishing myself, but my acronym, my name, I won't say acronym, but my alias is Mingo Bling. You'll see in the future,
Beautiful.
MING0BLING. I'm working on my website, all that stuff. Just building it up. I have my own brand. I don't want to put it out there too crazy as my brand because I feel it's a lot bigger than me. But if you want to, you can check out. It's called LIVIXI. Just three. You can check LIVIXI3. Check that out on Twitter and Instagram. Look at that kind of stuff. That. I feel like for like the last 5 6 years, that that idea. If you look at it, that's been my muse and how I've kind of built up my skills and tried to figure out like how can I come up as an artist, you know? So
That's awesome,
yeah.
man. That's awesome. Well, I hope this video, I hope a lot of people watch it. Hope a lot of people go and check you out. They contact you. Uh, the man, the myth, the legend, Antoine Mingo, everybody.
Thank you, Ian.
Creator of the Bankers, creator of Pudgy Penguins, and the creator of, I'm sure, many more
More
masterpieces in the
endeavors.
future, we'll say.
Yeah,
Listen, man, I appreciate you joining me today. And, look forward to just getting these bankers out into the ecosystem.
definitely. Appreciate it, Ian.